This person says, my father verbally abuses my mother every day, who's very patient but cries silently. My parents live alone and I visit them weekly. When the abuse happens in front of me, I try to stop my father respectfully and tell him all that my mother does for him. But he gets angry with me for supporting my mother. Am I sinful? How can I help my mother as she's also getting old and it hurts to see her suffer? In Arabic, we have a saying that, "O you who interfere between an onion and its skin, you would gain nothing but the bad smell and the tears coming from your eyes." Now, I wouldn't say mind your own business, because both of them are your business. But the problem is that taking sides would make you undutiful to the other side. Not only that, it would cause more trouble, because they didn't come to you to help them solve their problems. Both. One of them did. And by intervening like this, you would lose your father. While what you're supposed to do is to remain neutral. Your mother has been with him for so long, she knows him, she's accustomed to his abuse, and if she doesn't want to take such abuse anymore, she can make a stand and she can demand that. But this is not for you to choose or to arbitrate. If your father comes for you for counseling or for an advice, then this is great. If you know that whenever you intervene and try to stop him respectfully as you have described, and this works, and your father is okay with it, this is also fine. But if it is the other way around, then definitely you should stop, you should refrain and be quiet, or leave the room if you are hurt, which would give the signal to your father that what he's doing is not something of your liking. Plus, you should talk to your mother and you should tell her not to let this get under her skin. Tell her that whatever he says, block your hearing, give him a big smile, don't argue with him, don't defend yourself. And after 5 or 6 incidents of him speaking to himself without any negative response from you, without shedding any tears or crying, he would refrain. He would stop, because he would feel silly for talking without any reaction from you. But the moment you start to cry, the moment you start to be sad or depressed, you've made his day. So you tell your mom not to do this, and inshallah, things would become a little bit better. Remember that Sheikh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, I believe, was asked by a man. He says, my mom tells me to do something, and my father tells me to do something else. Totally opposite. One says go right, and the other says go left. What should I do? The Imam said, obey your mother and do not disobey your father. How is this possible? I cannot obey them both. One says go right, and the other says go left. I cannot obey them. He said, this is all what I can tell you. Obey your mom, but do not disobey your father. Because he cannot tell you to choose sides. He cannot tell you to disobey one or be undutiful to one of them.